Here's Victoria and Anthony with an AMI This Week shortcut.
The Canadian Deaf Sports Association, or CDSA for short, works to support deaf athletes nationwide.
Alex Smyth attended the Canada Deaf Games in Winnipeg and met up with representatives from the CDSA, who spoke to him with the use of a sign language interpreter.
Winnipeg recently hosted the second Canada Deaf Games, a national deaf sports tournament which had athletes from coast to coast compete in hockey, basketball, volleyball, bowling, and curling. Organized by the Canada Deaf Sports Association, the games serve as a platform to promote and develop Canadian talent.
So my name is Claudia Larouche, and I am the communications specialist for the Canadian Deaf Sports Association. So CDSA is a national organization that supports deaf and hard of hearing athletes. And the reason that it was established was prior to the CDSA being introduced, athletes wanted to be involved at that level but didn't have the opportunity or chance, and there was no official organization to support them. So and then after the establishment of the CDSA in 1964, we were able to support our athletes both nationally and internationally in a variety of events.
CDSA's Gigi Fiset, who uses Quebec Sign Language, has witnessed the development of Canadian deaf athletes through a number of events, including the Canada Deaf Games.
My position at the Canadian Deaf Sports Association, I'm the administrative assistant. So in the beginning, there wasn't many athletes, and throughout the years, I've seen a growing number of athletes. Many more young athletes have joined, and they are rising at the same level as hearing athletes. So I've had a lot of experience throughout my years working for CDSA, and as you can see behind me, there's many pictures to demonstrate that.
As part of the Games, there are two exhibits on display that chronicle the history of the deaf community. The 50th anniversary of the Canadian Deaf Sports Association, and the other, People of the Eye, celebrates 160 years in the history of the deaf community.
So since 1964 till now, we have been recognized as an official Canadian Deaf Sports Association. If we didn't have the Canadian Deaf Sports Association, then the deaf athletes wouldn't have exposure or any kind of recognition. So that's the reason we had to create the Canadian Deaf Sports Association.
The CDSA has filled an important role for deaf athletes in Canada, and the organization feels that there's a bright future ahead.
We want more exposure for the young athletes to see, to be inspired by the older athletes, and as well as people just coming to see the athletes, their experiences, and most people don't know that there are so many deaf athletes. It doesn't matter if they're hard of hearing or implanted, they're able to join and integrate amongst the deaf athletes.
And it is important to have that sense of feeling and belonging, of purpose, of competition amongst your peers, and to know who you're competing against. And I do have a great sense of pride in being able to see young Canadian athletes excel. It does demonstrate that there is a future for the sports in our country.